So, before I met Jesus, I was an absolute heathen. I was living bottle to bottle. Every night it seemed like I was in the arms of another woman. And then, when I turned 45 days old, my parents got me baptized. So I was born and raised Catholic. Woo! Okay. Born and raised Catholic. My family, we'd go to Mass every Sunday. Every time I'd go there, and I'd love to be there. I would be the kid that was singing as loud as possible in the back. I'd be the one going, "Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace to people in goodwill." That was me. So afterwards, all of the lovely, holy, elderly women would come up to me, and they would congratulate me on my performance. They would say, "Oh, you are so beautiful, you're going to be a great priest one day." And I'd think to myself, hey, I could do that, only work on the weekends? Hey. Obviously, I didn't know what priesthood was. So as I grew up, it was hard. I wanted to be faithful. It was what brought me joy. But it wasn't what was cool. And I went to a Catholic grade school, K through 8, and there were about 40 kids in my class, and I didn't have a lot of friends. I didn't have any friends, actually. I got picked on, bullied, isolated, and I was actually sexually harassed in 5th grade by one of my classmates. Luckily, through the grace of God, my school and my parents helped me a lot. They helped me through everything. I definitely felt the love there. And I look back and I see God working. And all through that time, I see His hand bringing me to Him. And it all culminated in my 7th grade year when I was absolutely just sick of everything. I was just tired of being alone. I was tired of being picked on. I was tired and sick of just everything that was going on. And I just went to my bedroom, I sat there, and I just started crying. And as I sat there crying, I turned on my radio, and this song by 10th Avenue North came on, and it's called By Your Side. And for those of you who don't know it, the chorus goes, "'Cause I'll be by your side wherever you fall in the dead of night, whenever you call, and please don't fight these hands that are holding you, 'cause my hands are holding you." I just sat there and I listened to that. It was then that I knew, for the first time in a very long time, of the Father's love for me. I went and I got my little picture of Jesus that I got from my first confession. I put it up on the wall. I got the crucifix that I got from my first communion. I put that up too. And they're still up on my wall today. I just wanted to know more. I wanted to know the Father's love more and more. And so I started going on camps. I started going on retreats. I went on an extreme faith camp. I was actually in a small group with Jacob Horniker and like 3 other guys that are here. It was pretty awesome. Sean Mulcair was there. It was great. I just wanted to know more and more. But in high school, I felt hypocritical. Because I'd go on these retreats, I'd go on these camps, and I'd get that Jesus high, and I'd be ready to go, ready to be there, like, Jesus, I'm all for you. I'm ready to not sin anymore. Yeah! It didn't work. I'd find myself falling back into old sins. And as I'd be doing that, I'd be just trying to keep this image up. It's all about this image. And then I started dating girls in high school. But this idea of priesthood was still in the back of my head. It was still there, just like lingering. But, I was still dating girls and like it just wasn't at the forefront of my mind. So as I started dating, there's one girl, my last relationship that I was in, we dated for about a year. And at the end of the relationship, I was like, I really need to discern whether or not I'm actually called to priesthood or not. And so it took me about 2 hours to break up with her. Nate Rundy was waiting for me at our parish, praying for me as I broke up with her. and then after the 2 hours, we went out to a pancake house. It was great. So next week after that, I went on a Steubenville conference. And at that conference during adoration, it was in St. Louis. In adoration, I had 2 sort of messages come to me. The first was, go where I send you. And the second was, make your life a sacrifice. I wasn't really sure where to go with that until Sunday, when the vocations director from St. Louis got up there and he did the whole altar call, like, come on up here if you're thinking about becoming a priest and we'll give you a special blessing. The last sentence that he said was, these men who become priests are going to make their lives a sacrifice. I about pooped myself. So I went up there, I got the blessing, I went home and I called Father Schuster, the vocations director in Green Bay. He said, okay, let's talk, Aaron. We went through all the meetings, we went through all the application, and Mother Church echoed back my yes to seminary. And I can't say how grateful I have been for these past years in formation. I've really learned to grow in a love relationship with Christ, growing, being healed, and I want to thank all of you guys for everything that you've done for me, how much you've loved me. I'd like to thank the staff for how much they've loved me as well. So, as I've grown, as I've learned, every breath that I take, I pray that I'll say, praise be Jesus Christ.
Amen.